Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you're doing really well. Welcome to today's name, which is Ya Qadir and Ya Muqtadir. Two names that I worked with this morning on my Naqsh grid. So I'm going to just work on the grid and bring it to life in whatever way, alhamdulillah, inshallah, Allah will guide me to with you. So you can download these grids from my Patreon, or you can email me and I can email you the PDF so you can work on these grids also, either through these videos or later on in life. You can share it with your family and friends and do it with your children. These are grids that I have worked and created using existing grids but turning them into ways of connecting to Allah. So there's a lot of Reiki energy that I've put into these pieces. So whenever you work with them or on them, you will actually be able to connect to Allah's energy, the vibration of love, groundedness coming home into your being. So these are the kind of things that I personally was in the energy of when I created these grids. And so they're really, really powerful. If you work them, of course, through a session with me, it completely transforms the way you look at them. But also otherwise, if you were to do them connected to the name that comes through, then inshallah, Allah will guide you through it, through the unfolding of the patterns, through your own personal journey. Now, today's names were Ya Qadir and Ya Muqtadir. Allah is plants these little seeds inside our being. Now, these little seeds are of talent, of purpose, are maqsad basically. Today's word that came through was maqsad. He only knows why he created us, right? And he says the purpose of creation was for you to do ibadat, to do worship. Your only maqsad in life as a creation of Allah is to be in ibadat. What does that mean? Ibadat means that you are remembering Allah. So you're worshipping Allah. So anything and everything becomes an act of worship. So you could be cooking, and if you are thinking of Allah and being grateful for the ingredients, oh my god, look at my nails, the paint gandagi goes in. I'm so sorry about this, guys. I just realized that it's one just keeps focusing on the flaws. Anyway, sorry about that. I don't know where that came from. But anyway, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So even if you're like cooking, I just realized that's what it is. Even when you are cleaning something, that if that in itself makes you remember Allah, like letting go of the gunk that you've been carrying, or the relationships that have made you feel dark or gloomy or look dirty, or you've been in spaces which are not which are toxic, and you're letting them, because toxic places like dirt will never make you thank, like, oh well, dirt looks so pretty, right? It always is toxic, it always is dirty, so we clean it, right? So Allah is saying to us that when you are cleaning yourself, that in itself is an act of remembering me. So not just creating things that connect you to me and make you feel grateful, but also when you purify yourself, you will the acts of purification are also acts of ibadat. So not only creating things but also cleaning things make us connect to Allah, you know. And when we do things like cleaning and creating, communicating, connecting, when we do all of these C things, C as in the alphabet C, we are automatically looking at the whole spectrum of our actions as an act of ibadat. So by connecting to the right kind of people who give you peace, who make you happy, who talk about Allah, who bring you, ground you into your soul, remind you of how beautiful you are and what a blessing it is for you to be existing, all that sort of like connecting to those people, communicating with those people who actually remind you of Allah. Again, that is talking to them when you're receiving your healing from such people, or you're being in the company of people who make you feel like you are seen, heard, and valued. Those people, so connecting to those people who remind you of Allah, communicating with those people who remind you of Allah, creating with the energy of gratitude towards Allah that He allowed you to create a curry or an artwork, or stitch some clothes or bake a cake, or whatever it is that He allowed you to create. And then clean, meaning purify. How do you purify? Like, so if you're going around dusting the house, you kind of don't take it as just a thing that you do. It can become an act of ibadat, that Allah gave you the strength in your body, to the eyes, the vision in your eyes to see that there is dirt. So you recognize it as a sign that, oh, this is dirty here, I need to go clean it. When you clean it, He gives your hands the strength to wipe things, to He showed you the dirt, that this part needs cleaning. Then He will show you how to clean it, and then He will give you the strength to go and bring the kapda, the fabric or the spray, and then come and clean it, right? So if you focus on these four C's, sorry: cleaning, creating, communicating, and connecting. All of these, they sort of take over all the life, the spectrum of every action that you take. And so if every action that you take is connected to Allah as a reminder of Allah, then everything becomes an act of ibadat, alhamdulillah. And so Ya Qadir, Ya Muqtadir, Ya Qadir is saying that I have placed inside you this little seed here, you see, in the image. As you focus on this little seed, it's going to grow, it's going to get its foundation. So there's this little line that is coming out. When you allow that seed to grow without like having any expectation of what it will be, how it needs to be, but rather just follow that internal gut, that internal desire, that internal dream that you have. If you just follow it, I will be the one who will make it grow, because this is my responsibility, and I will be the one who will protect it also. That's what Allah is trying to tell us through Ya Muqtadir, that I'm going to protect it and I'm going to nurture your purpose. You just focus on this little seed here and allow it to flourish, and I'm the one who's going to show you the steps that you will need to take, one step at a time, to guide you towards the flourishing of your seed into this world, because I'm the one who gave you that purpose in the first place. I'm the one who allowed you to wash those dishes, and through those washing the dishes, I'm the one who gave the hands the strength to wash those dishes or to carry your baby. I'm the one who gave you the baby. I'm the one who is going to give you the strength to feed the baby. I'm going to be the one who allows you the space to nurture your baby and protect your baby. So trust in me that I am the one who is giving you the desires, the dreams that you have within you, and follow your dreams with confidence and a clarity that He blessed you, and only you were able to do this, right? Nobody else can copy you, nobody else can do that what you can do, because your purpose is unique. In this world, you exist because He chose for you to exist, right? So I'm going to make my seed safe. I'm going to protect it like that, so that I'm going to then make a triangle here to make it flow and be protected. So when I made the line, it blocks, right? But when I make the triangle, it's going to flow. And so then I'm going to see if I can actually build these triangles inside these lines. So my path is protected by my Allah, and protection and flow is coming through the triangles in this line. He's the one guiding me to the path to fulfill the purpose. He's the one who has given me the purpose. He's the one who is protecting me, protecting my purpose. He's the one who is going to guide me and make me stay firm on that purpose. So I will get sidetracked. I'll get distracted by doing other things. Why don't I try getting a 9 to 5 job? But it won't happen. I'll keep trying for 10,000 years and it still won't happen. Like in my personal scenario, I swear I'm not lying. I really wanted to do my master's. I wanted to study. I wanted to degrees. I wanted those really fancy certificates on the wall. And it just didn't ever happen. there was art psychotherapy that I did the whole course for a whole year, and then the last 2 weeks I couldn't attend, so I couldn't submit my paper because I got pregnant, and my beginning months were oh my god, was so difficult. The 3 weeks, the last 3 weeks I couldn't do, so I couldn't submit, so I couldn't get the certificate. So even though I did the whole course, I didn't get a validated, like a certificate to put on the wall that I've done this, right? And I was like so devastated, like, why, Lamia, why? And I realized that it's him who wanted me to go to go on a journey towards my purpose, not by learning about it, but by living it, by becoming it, by being it, rather than like going around looking for other ways and certificate. I don't need a certification to be my own friend. I don't need uh, to learn how to self love. I need to learn it through the book of Allah. And so for him to guide me and make his word more important to me, he guided me to study Quran. And that too, by the way, I'm not studying Quran through a teacher or anything. It was just completely off by chance. I say by chance, but actually there is no chance. He had a plan. He knew that he wanted me to pick it up, and the way he, you know, guided me one step at a time. I had no inclination towards religion. I had no inclination towards any of that, uh, Quran or anything. I didn't have any inclination, but he had a plan which I didn't know, of course. So his plan was for me to turn art into ibadat, so that there was a new way of connecting to him. And of course, I didn't know that is what I was being trained for. I felt really lonely. And I was like, people have a style, they do this, they do that. Why do I not have a style? Blah, blah, blah. And, always this complaining nonsense. And then when I realized that it was what was bringing me closer to him, I started being so grateful. I started realizing that every time I pick my pen, I'm opening a new doorway inside my being. And through that doorway, I'm able to hear him. Okay, now you make this line. Okay, now you do this. So I started shutting my brain as a designer to say, okay, this is going to look good here or that is going to look good there. I started listening so carefully to what was being created without having an input, without saying, oh, this is how I want to do it. It would be, let me see what comes through. It was never about what I was creating. It was always about how I was feeling when I was creating. And that feeling was what was getting translated and transformed and transmuted into the sheet of paper. So I learned how to manage my anger. I learned how to deal with guilt. I learned how to go through grief. I learned how to self-love through art. I mean, if I go on and on, through this one medium, as I connected to Allah, the deeper I went, the more I trusted it. I knew that there was no other way. I was, this is what I'm here to do, to show people a way to be reflecting on Allah's words and Allah's love and Allah's names. I don't think I am cut out for anything else but this, that He has chosen this path for me. And just this morning, I was doing the session, and I said to the girls who come that I have been procrastinating because of doubting my own self about writing a book, because I was really bullied about the way I, speak, or, when I type. I have a writing disorder and a reading disorder. I actually cannot read properly because the words get all jumbled up. But when it comes to Quran, I am not lying. The words literally become out of Quran like a painting for me. Like, I'm amazed. It makes me so emotional because I'm thinking I actually could not pick a book to read. If I had to save my life and you said, I'm gonna go and pick a book and read it, 5 minutes in, oh my god, five is even a lot. I mean, 3 minutes in, 2 minutes in, I'd be like so bored. The information in the book just wouldn't sink in. But when it came to Quran, the way he guided me, first he helped me get through my emotions. So he helped me express and connect to my emotions through my art. Once I learned how to do that and I started teaching that, he guided me to his names. Once we did the names over the I think 3 years, 2 years, I can't remember, he guided me to the Quran. And I cannot tell you how anxious I was when I was being guided to start the Quran. I was like, this is huge. This, I can't do this. I'm not capable of reading. How am I going to do it? And then I was guided to Iqra Bismi Rabbika Lazi, and it was, okay, read in the name of Allah. I'm not doing this because I am capable of doing it. I'm doing this because I'm getting guided by my Allah to pick up my Quran and connect it to art and create a safe space for other people to join in and do the same with me. It was not about me doing it, it was about Him giving me a chance, a seed, a little training, not little, but training, that I'm able to bring art into people's lives. I want this to be a triangle. Okay, sorry. Um, okay, so what I just heard, that when we go on to the path of Allah, a lot of things we have to leave, but we also have to be really clear about why is it that we are doing what we're doing. So we can get really selfish, we can get really absorbed in it. So we have to be very aware, okay, hang on, I'm doing this for Allah to make Him happy. So I can't be like aggressive about it. Why is not somebody coming, or keep pulling people in, or give incentives. If you come, I'm going to give you a free worksheet of that sort. Don't do this sort of stuff. Let Allah guide those hearts who He has created and trained you for. Let that come to you. The feminine energy within us is so beautiful. It believes in Allah's qadr, without any proof, because the feminine energy is directly connected with Allah. It does not need proof. It does not need to see it to believe it, for it believes it without seeing it. The masculine energy, on the other hand, that all of us have, always wants to know, no. If I see it, if I understand it, then only it's going to make sense. But that's not the feminine energy. So to be in your true feminine, and of course, when I say feminine, I'm not saying I don't have masculine. Feminine energy is responsible or connected more to creativity, right, to our intuitive side. And the masculine energy is all about action. So once I understand my intuition was guiding me, I was drawing connected to my intuition, so my feelings were coming out in the patterns. So it wasn't like I was ignoring my masculine energy in any form or way. I was still channeling both simultaneously together. And so Allah placed inside of us, each one of us, these beautiful energies. When we understand this, and again, this is something that you can go on a journey with me through my Patreon, and I speak about this non-stop, and it will help you be inspired to get to know more about your own self through these two energies that Allah has gifted us. And He's placed them inside of us, right? So now when He's placed them inside of us, He values both of them, not just like feminine energy. What we receive through our intuition, if we don't bring it down and ground it into the earth as our purpose, then what good is it to us, right? Allah has gifted a seed to you. If you're not gonna value your talents, if you're not gonna value what He's made you and what He's gifted you, and you're going to be so focused about, oh, this makes me money. And one of the things that we generally do is get more education, get more knowledge, keep getting knowledge. I mean, that's, some people have that goal, which is great. But at some point, it comes a time where you say, you know what? I want to start creating with the knowledge. What are you going to do with the knowledge? You can just sit there, read books and read books and read books and read books, but do understand that these books are all written by people. They're all philosophies or understanding or reflections of people. But when you touch Quran is directly Allah's word. So you'll either be filling yourself up with Allah's word by connecting to Quran, or You can fill up your life with knowledge of this dunya, by this dunya, for this dunya. But then Quran is for this dunya and akhirat. You see, we focus so much now on this dunya that we're just so self-absorbed about what is happening in this dunya that we completely get lost and detached from our true purpose, right? So beautiful. Sorry, just me and my thing. And so protective flow of energy starts happening. And now notice there is a gap in the middle and be like, oh, there's breaks coming. You see, every element that one uses in your creativity has a purpose. To some, this might look like gap. To me, it seems like a pause. Like he wants me to do it, but then he wants me to pause. He's given me a purpose. He's protecting my purpose. He's guiding me to the purpose, but also he knows that I can't do it 24/7. So he will give me these pauses where I will get like, supposedly like creative blocks, or I will need to change the medium. I actually don't believe in creative blocks, but I speak about that. I'll speak about that in some other video. But for me, creative blocks are redirections towards doing something else. So if you're doing something and you're constantly doing it and you get a creative block, what that means is that your energy is now accumulated enough information and now it needs to move through another medium. So rather than thinking of it as a creative block, think of it as a pause to think of what you need to do next. So rather than saying, oh, I can't do it, oh, this has happened, think of it as more as a gift, right? And then you automatically shift the energy of that gift. Now I'm going to focus on, so this seed here, this is storytelling, by the way, guys. So I want to protect my inner seed here. So I'm creating, because there's so many people who, you have to value what Allah's gifted you. So your gift is not for everybody. Now, if you go and start giving your gift to people who are not willing to understand it, they will look at you going, Allah, she's totally mad, right? But if you give it to people who Allah chose for you, who come your way and you value them, then it's a different game. And see how I'm making direct line from the little seed to the big seed, right? My focus is on the little seed, and my Allah is going to help me make it big. He is going to help me make it big, and He's the one who's going to help me nurture my seed, the talent that He's given me. He's the one who's going to guide me how to take it forward. He's the one who will help me make the right decisions, because I am not capable of making all the decisions. So this is Him helping me take care of my seed and focus only and only using my seed as ibadat. So whatever talent He has given me inside me is what is going to keep me connected to Him. Now something really crazy is happening, right? So the foundation of the inner seed will expand. Let me just see if I can do this. Oh, this is so good. So this is the foundation. This is the internal seed. I'm going to try and see how I do this. Okay. Scary almost, but He will expand the seed. Oh my God, it reminds me of the iris. The inside iris, the eyes. I can't remember, but because I'm a bio student, I remember the names like iris and the retina or something to that effect. So in the world, it will be a certain image, but on the inside, it will have a totally opposite, like the view will be completely flipped. You know how that goes? So in the world, I didn't get a certain degree, right? I didn't get my art psychotherapy degree. But actually, in my internal world, that is how I needed it to be. I needed it to be ulta, to be not received, because the reality was showing me I need to have this, but actually I didn't need to have it. inside my soul knew I didn't need to have it. It was just my mind saying that you need to have it. So Allah will remove everything that's not going to stop you from your purpose and not let you do it, so that you have a clear vision, a clear path, because He is going to expand your purpose. He's going to make it reach whoever He wants it to reach, because not everything is going to reach everybody, right? So whatever it is that you're sharing, if it's too up class, like if it's too intense, if it's too real, if it's too pure, if it's too clean, only those who Allah chooses to have that insight to get to will be directed to that path, right? Like everybody's not going to like chemistry, everybody's not going to like maths. Only the people who like maths will go towards maths. So I'm not for everybody. That is a huge learning for us to, connect to. That not everybody's going to understand me, and that really liberates a soul. It's like I don't want to make myself be heard by you or understood by you, because it's it's not only silly, it's pointless. You weren't made to understand my language, and I wasn't made to understand yours. And there's a beautiful self acceptance that happens, right? So here we are. Oof, I'm loving the way this is going, guys. I'm loving it. MashaAllah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. It's like every line speaks about Him. Every line is a reminder of Him. Every line is a power that you get. Like, I can create this line. So, for example, I can create this line because my Allah is holding my hand. He's giving me the sense of grip, the vessels in my hands, the blood that is flowing, the eyes that are seeing the blue color. Like, everything becomes an act of worship. SubhanAllah. It's like the more you go into it, the more you are in awe of your Allah, because whatever the grid was and what we are able to create with His love of Ya Qadar and Ya Muqtadir is our maqsad. The grid was just given to us, the world and dunya was given to us. How we reflect on it, connected to His guidance, is what will really, really help us, gain clarity of why we're even here. I'm loving this. I'm just loving it. Okay, now, you see, I'm just like, sometimes I forget that I'm making a video, and I get really excited about, oh my God, what is unfolding, because I don't know what's going to unfold, right? I am as much a spectator as you are. I'm just the one holding the pen, but doesn't mean I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And that's the whole joy of it. If you don't know what you're doing, but He's guiding you, and you know that only He is guiding you, then you just kind of wait there going, what is He going to make me do next? Like, ooh, it's like a child within. So I'm gonna protect my path and not get distracted, and I'm gonna try to not be, overly expose myself. Yeah. So I'm just bringing myself this line. My path is protected by my Allah, Ya Qadir, Ya Muqtadir, Ya Qadir, Ya Muqtadir. And then the inside, my path is protected. My purpose is protected by Him. He's the one who's given it to me. He's the one who's guiding me through it. He's the one who will help me nurture it. He knows at what time I'm capable of doing what. He will guide me. He will send the right people to me. He will always open doors that He knows I'm ready for. He will gift me with the knowledge that I need to use and ground on this planet. I don't have to go crazy about things that I haven't been able to do, because maybe I wasn't meant to do them. So I come into the space of forgiveness. He's always provided for me. He's always shown me the path. I have gone off the track. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin. He, in His perfection, has always guided me. He is subhanallah. there is no doubt, there is no fault, there is no mistake, there is never been something that he has done which could be in any form or way a mistake, for he does not create mistakes. He is flawless. He is Subhanallah. And I am filled with flaws. I am full of flaws. And so he says, because you are full of flaws, Hamna, I'm going to guide you. But you have to listen to me. You have to surrender to me. You have to love me enough to make me your priority. And then see how I will protect you and the purpose I have given you. I will bring you all that you need at the time that you need. So don't worry about it. I will guide you at every step, for you are never ever alone. My iftar time is coming, so I do need to close the thing, but I just want to do one more thing. So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Sirat al-Mustaqim. When we focus on him, then all that exists is a reminder of him. Ya Qadir, Ya Muqtadir. He is the one who's guiding us to the purpose that he created us for. He's the one who's going to protect us, help us, hold us, heal us. Now, when I say these words, you can say it to yourself also. He's the one who's holding me, guiding me, helping me, showing me the path. He's the one who's planted the seeds in me. And as I move forward, I become his slave, his love. I recognize he alone is my Malik. He alone is Ya Hadi. He alone is Ya Qadir, Ya Muqtadir. He is the one who's protecting me. He is the one who's guiding me. He is the one who loves me the most. He is the one who's constantly reminding me to remember him. For it was never I who could do it without his help. If I'm able to remember him, it is because he remembered me first. It is his love, his kindness, his Rahman, and him being Rahim towards me that he's giving me a chance to connect to him and be able to create beauty in this world, in his world. This world that he created for me, I am grateful to every single thing, every creation, every experience, every emotion. Everything that I feel within me is a blessing from him. Nothing that I feel I could feel if it wasn't his will. It is his blessing, his love, his kindness to guide me towards the path that he's choosing for me. I don't know how I can do this. I don't know if I will be able to do this. But what I know is that he's the one who knows, who believes in me. So I believe in myself. I understand I'm not perfect, for I could never be perfect, for he is all perfect. I'm not even desiring to be perfect no more, because I know this. I am as perfect as he wants me to be. I am his slave. I am his love. I am that what he wants me to be. I am present here, and I know that my Allah is with me. He's all listening. He's all here watching. He's all seeing. He knows I'm making an effort in whatever way I can to come closer to him. I pray that my ibadat is something that makes him happy with me. I hope the way my hands are creating beauty is something that he is enjoying. It is him, my Khalik, my Musawwir, my Rab, who is gifting me this chance to connect to him through every single line, every single shade of the color. I do not know how I'm going to do it, but what I know is that you've got me. I know that I am weak. I know that I get distracted. I know that there's so many things on the planet that make me agitated, angry, sad, suffocated, frustrated, but I know that you will always, always help me get through it all. You're the one who gives me the strength. You're the one who allows me to learn how I can be more patient. You're the one who's showing me the moon that comes up in the sky on the night and guides me towards your light and reminds me that even in darkness the moon shines. You are the one who created the sun for me to show me to never give up hope, to rise every single day as a new day in worship for you. I wake up every day with the hope that I am able to make you happy with me. Ya Allah, please guide me. Please guide me, hold me, heal me, help me. Please provide for me and my loved ones. Please provide for all those who are in need of your provision. Please, my Allah, help me, guide me, heal me. There is no one but you who I ask and I turn to. There is no one worthy of turning to, for I believe in my La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. I believe in you. I know that you are always looking after me. I thank you with all my heart, and I am in praise of the beauty that you have created around me, within me, and me myself as who you have created me as. I see myself today not as who I belong to on this planet, but as the light of your essence. I see myself as your essence, as your creation, as your love. I understand that I came here to spread your light, your love through all that I do. I forgive myself and all others who have hurt me, and I ask for you to forgive me, please. Ya Allah, you are my Ya Qadir, Ya Muqtadir. I don't know the path ahead. I don't know my purpose or what it is that you want me to do. But I know that you will guide me. I know that you love me, and I know that there is no one else who can love me the way you do. I want to be of service to you and you alone. I want to show you. I want to commit to you. I want to heal myself enough so that I am able to heal others who you know are in need of my guidance. I do not know how to guide them, so help me say the words that are healing towards their hearts. Make my speech such that is soothing for those who listen. Make my ears hear your praise and be in gratitude of the sounds that I am able to hear, chirping of the birds, the music that I hear, the Quran that I am able to absorb. Ya Allah, thank you for the moments you have blessed me, that I have felt the pain within me. Through that pain, I found my purpose of connecting to you, turning to you. Thank you for that pain. Thank you for those who have hurt me, for it is because of them I was able to see who truly matters and I could get my priority right. I understand that all those that are around me are gift from you. I value everyone around me. I love everyone around me. I understand that there is no one but you who is my Allah. Please guide me, please hold me, please help me, please heal me. Allow me the time to get ready for you so that when I come to see you, I am filled with taqwa not only in my heart but every single cell of my body is in worship of your love. I want to experience your love fully on this planet. I want to share that with everybody. I want to share my art as ibadat with all the hearts that have always found a disconnect to you through that what I do. Please help me reach the hearts and be able to show them the path of creating beauty through art and connecting to you, inshaAllah. Please open the doors and the opportunities that you know I'm ready for. Guide me and give me the strength to not get attached to anything in any way so that I do not get hurt anymore. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to cry. I don't want to feel broken. But when I do, please help me get up. Please help me rise. Please help me become that who you are happy with. Allow every single day, every single second of my life be spent in ibadat to you and in praise of you. I want to spend the rest of my life, every single breath till my last breath, doing what you want me to do. I am yours forever, for only you know what is best for me. I trust you. I believe in you. I turn to you, for you alone are the one that is guiding me and the only one that I want the guidance from. I choose you today and forever, for there is no one else but you. Please, Ya Allah, help my voice reach those who need the healing. Please, Ya Allah, make my whole existence a way that people can heal, be inspired to come closer to you, to be reminded of you. As they hear the words that come out through me, they are reminded of you. and you alone, and be turning towards you in praise and gratitude. Fill their hearts with peace, Ya Allah. Fill their heart with so much love, so much guidance that they are always, always, always close to you. Help me make these videos where I share whatever I share in praise of you, that you are happy with me through that what I share. Make everything that comes out of my mouth something that you allowed to come out, so that I can heal others through my existence. Make my existence soft, gentle, kind, forgiving towards other. Make me compassionate, make me gentle, make me be able to listen to others and guide them towards your path, just by my words or by the way I live my life. Make my life an example, so that you're able to make others see you through that what I become. I don't know where my path is taking me, but I know that you're holding me. I let my hands be free. I surrender, I submit. I am in sajda to you. I am in love with all that you have gifted me. I love the food. I love my friends. I love my companions. I love my teachers. I love my life, and I love my family. Everybody around me is a reflection of your love, your blessing. I value it. I hear you through them. I see you through them. I understand that not everybody is going to be giving me joy, but can sometimes give me pain. But I understand that that pain only comes to me to make me come closer to you, to see you more clearly. So I thank those people. I thank those experiences where I have felt lost, broken, shaken, and shattered. I thank you for gifting me all of that, and gifting me some things that I have wanted and you didn't give it to me. I thank you for everything that you have given me and not given me. I thank you for the light that you've shared with me through your word, through your names. And I thank you for all the darkness that you have blessed me with. For it is my darkness that guided me to my light. If it wasn't for my darkness, I wouldn't have found you. So thank you for all the sins, all my faults, all my mistakes, because it was because of them that I turned towards you. It was the guilt that got me on my knees in front of you. It was my shame, it was my regret, it was my resentment, sadness, grief, anger, frustration that led me to turn to you. So I thank you for all my emotions, my internal world, how you have made me so sensitive, how you've made me an empath, how you've made me caring. I love the way I am, for I am that who I am just because you created me this way. I accept myself, I love myself, I love who you are and what you've created me as. I'm grateful to you for all that I am. Thank you so much for everything, every experience, every person in my life. Thank you. Thank you, my Allah, for guiding me to becoming that who I am today. I love you today and forever, inshaAllah ta'ala. I really hope you enjoyed the session, and if you did, please share it, like it, and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below, because that helps the energy to exchange whatever it is that you received in the session. If you write it down in the comments and send that back to me, then it gives me a bigger push to keep creating content for you, keep creating healing sessions for you, and be able to share these words of Allah through my existence. So thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I know it's not something that is for everyone, but if you are here, then you are a gift from my Allah, and I cannot be grateful enough to him for you, and for you to be here. With lots of love, light, and peace, everyone. Enjoy yourselves, and please keep me in your prayers. And I'm sending you Ya Qadir, Ya Muqtadir, and may your maqsad be connecting to your Allah, and always be in remembrance of him, inshaAllah ta'ala. Take care, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Allah Hafiz.